Good day, beautiful people. I'm Justina and welcome back to my channel, DIY Natural Skincare. So today, let's make a face emulsion cream for my dear friend Renata. This formula, it's very light formula and we're not using any perfumes or any other who can bring these allergens, as like essential oils or any other strong ingredients. So this is pretty natural, light formula. So for this, what we're gonna need is, as well, because it's a face emulsion, it's gonna be water phase, oil phase, and cool down phase. So first we go to the water phase. For the water phase, I have some things here. Okay, so for the water phase, I have in here weighed out everything, of course. As always, you will find formula and recipe in the description box below. So water phase. I have in here rose hydrosol. So instead of distilled water, I'm gonna use rose hydrosol, which we know already that it's very good for calming irritating skin and has so many other great benefits. And she did mention that she does use rose water and she really likes it and it's good for her skin. So instead of to use just a distilled water, I'm gonna use a rose hydrosol, which smells amazing. Then to this, of course, for the water phase, I have it in here already pre-mixed. It's Xanthan Gum and Glycerine. Glycerine is humectant, which brings the water into your skin, and Xanthan Gum is a thickener. So just to kind of get this a little texture for your emulsion. And to this, I decided to add some of here. I have in here the best vitamin ever. It's a vitamin B3, niacinamide. It's very good for the skin. It's very good for any skin types. It has so many great benefits, as you know. It helps to, reduce the scars from the acne, It helps with the hyperpigmentation, with the little fine lines, It just brightens and brightens the skin, and it has so many great benefits. So I decided to include this as well. For this, we're going to use 5% of niacinamide. So how we're going to do this now? So I'm just going to pour niacinamide powder into rose water and let it to dissolve it, because niacinamide is dissolving in water. So let's just put it, the whole niacinamide. Okay, and let's just mix it everything. So now niacinamide and rose water, I'm just gonna transfer into glycerin and xanthan gum. Okay, it creates nice like thick paste. This rose water, it's not rose water, it's rose hydrosol. It does smells super amazing. Oil phase, I have in here 3 ingredients. First ingredient I have in here is golden jojoba oil. She did mention that golden jojoba oil is good for her skin, and that's no wonders, because golden jojoba oil, it's very good for any kind of skin type, and especially those with the oily skin type or combination skin type can be really feel confident in using golden jojoba oil, because it does not clog your pores and it has so many great benefits. So golden jojoba oil is here. Another one I have in here, Olivem 1000, it's emulsifying wax, which we gonna place in golden jojoba oil. And the next one in here I have, it's 1.5 grams of Cetyl Alcohol, which is an emollient and a conditioning kind of ingredient. It's a fatty alcohol. It's very good for your skin. It leaves your skin like smooth and softens your skin as well. So I'm gonna place in here. Okay, so oil phase and water phase both are ready. So what I need to do now is I just cover with the foil and gonna put it into my double boiler and gonna wait it till both of these containers gonna reach 70 degrees Celsius. And when it's gonna reach 70 degrees Celsius, for this I'm gonna use a thermometer. When it's gonna reach 70 degrees Celsius, then we combine them together and make a facial emulsion. Okay, so our both containers here, both faces, it's over 70 degrees Celsius. So let's now make an emulsion and mix them together. So this is oil in water emulsion. So we're putting our oil into our water phase slowly, and while we're putting it, we're mixing it. And we just keep stirring, okay? This is the 50 grams of the whole recipe, and we keep stirring. If you have an electric whisk or mini whisk, do it with it. If don't, do it the way I'm doing it. It's gonna take some time. Be patient, but you have to keep mixing. You have to keep stirring. It's very hard, everything, while slowly it will cool down. Then emulsion is gonna make. So let's stir it. And this is like a really handmade stuff, right? This is so amazing. So keep mixing it, keep waiting till it will get cooler, and when your emulsion is gonna reach less than 40 degrees Celsius, then you can add your sensitive ingredients. In this case, I have in here vitamin E and preservative. If you want to use essential oils, that will be the time to add your essential oils as well. So let's check the temperature. Okay, it's still more than 50 degrees. Keep mixing it. Okay, so now it's cooled off. So let's add vitamin E as well. Not only vitamin E, look, I forgot because I put it in this beaker. This is provitamin B5, it's Panthenol. It's very good for not only for your skin products, but for your hair products as well. What it does, it creates this silky feeling for your skin, and of course, as a vitamin, it has so many other great properties. So Panthenol, vitamin B5, I'm using 3% of the whole formula, and we're adding this into cool down phase because it is a heat sensitive. And now we're mixing. Okay, on the scale, stirring out the scales, and I have in here high strength vitamin E, which we need 1% of the whole formula, 0.5%. Vitamin E, it's super thick, 0.5. So this formula, it's packed with such a great ingredients, full of vitamins. Vitamin B3, vitamin B5, vitamin E, as you know, an amazing golden jojoba oil, and this divine smell of rose hydrosol. So I hope she's gonna love it. Okay, I still can smell the Olivem 1000, which is emulsifying wax, but do not worry about that, because the end formula, you're gonna smell only rose hydrosol. So now, before we adding our preservative, let's check the pH levels and to see if we need to adjust any. I have a pH strips here. Okay, and it's between 6 and 7. So yes, I need to adjust the pH levels, and I'm gonna do that with the citric acid. I'm actually having literally a little pinch of the citric acid, we're just mixing very well now, and which should lower a little bit the pH levels. Okay, let's check again. Okay, and now it's between 5 and 6, and we're gonna leave it this way. So it's good now. And we're putting back on the scales, stirring out the scales, and we're adding a preservative. I'm having here a Preservative Eco. Preservative Eco, it's a broad spectrum preservative. It's a natural preservative, so I hope this preservative not gonna irritate her skin. We'll see how it's gonna be. So 0.5 grams of Preservative Eco. And now our formula is done, our emulsion is done. But the thing is now it's still warm, so I'm not gonna put it in container yet. As well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait till it will finish completely. As well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it, put aside, and I'm gonna leave it till tomorrow overnight, because Olivem 1000, it's an emulsifying wax. What it does, it changes the consistency with time. So from making your emulsion, it will change the consistency in between like next 24 hours. So what's happening now, it's pretty liquidy. I don't know, do you see it? Okay, it's pretty liquidy consistency. So what it's gonna be, it's gonna just get a little bit more thicker of the consistency. That's why I'm gonna meet you tomorrow for the packaging. Okay, so I see you tomorrow. Welcome back, guys. So it's been 24 hours, and as I told you, the consistency has changed. Okay, you don't have to wait when working with the Olivem 1000 emulsifying wax. You don't have to wait 24 hours before bottling. Okay, I just wanted to show it to you that consistency it does change with Olivem 1000. Okay, so just make sure before putting in any bottle, make sure that your whole formula is cooled off. Okay, so what I'm using here, I'm using a little pump. It's a glass pump bottle. Okay, so let's just transfer now into it. Well, so I have transferred everything here. Let's shake it now a bit. Okay, so it's nice, like creamy white color, and let's push it. It's coming, it's coming. So you can really smell, because there is no essential oil, just rose hydrosol. So it is a very light smell of the rose hydrosol, which is very nice, and it's super light consistency. Yeah, you see, it just disappears. It disappears straight away, and it absorbs into the skin very fast, because all these ingredients, whatever is here, it's very fast absorbing into the skin. Jojoba oil, so 20% of the whole formula was jojoba oil. As usual, as I told you guys, the recipe and formula you will find in the description box below, and it's straight away in my hand, and a lovely smell of rose hydrosol. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed this formula. I hope my dear friend Renata gonna enjoy this cream as well, and I'm gonna let you know how was it for her. And guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I see you next week. Bye.